two things can be true at the same time. Is number one, we've been really successful. And, you know, we've been successful for 20 years. We've been successful for 100 years, whatever it is. And there is some incredible dysfunction going on here that we can address if we want. These both can be true. And I think sometimes it's like, all right, Mr. Consultant, or Miss Consultant, you're telling me to do this. Well, why would you explain this when you've seen that, you know, for the last 3 years, we've grown profits year over year over year. And every one of those years has been our most successful year ever. And we've been in business for 6 decades. So now what? And I'll say, hey, congrats. I think you've done that, you know, meanwhile, carrying like 45-pound plates from the gym just around all week with you. Like, let it go. You guys can go further, faster together.
Yeah. It's so true. And I see it predominantly in family businesses where you've got that generational, right? Because families have its own operating system, and then that tends to come into the business. And if the business has been around for a number of years or decades, you will definitely run into that. You know, this is the way we've always done it. It's worked so far. Why would we change something that we know? The problem is the economy's changing. The workforce is changing. Technology is changing. Like everything around us is changing, except for the way we're running our businesses and leading our teams. Right. And it's like, this is the invitation to drop the weight, you know, and to actually look at how could I, so instead of saying, how do I keep it the same, you know, and keep holding on and gripping tighter to what we know, it's like, let's release it. And how can I make it easier? You know, it's just a different question to reframe our focus.